My mom is on her way home, and she wants me out by the time she get here, all because I didn't cook dinner for her raggedy ass son.
What's in the bowl like that?
That's like, bro, he's dirty. Only 17 years old. This man is 20 years old. He can cook food. I know she's gonna try to hit me. She's gonna try to hit me again. Oh, fuck, she's here. Oh, God.
I'm so glad that everybody died on me today. Well, all right, child, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm about to get out these clothes and take my bag.
She's here. Oh, God.
I'm so glad that everybody died on me today. Well, all right, child, I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm about to get out these clothes and take my bag. All right. Oh, Lord, baby. I know Kiara better have her shit packed. Ain't nothing cook, huh? I know you better get your shit and pack it up right now.
But Mom, I don't have anywhere to go.
You got to get the hell out of here. I don't care about that. That's a you problem.
Mom, I didn't cook because I was doing my homework.
Yeah, Adrian, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you eat?
Yeah, all I had was some serious shit to cook, man.
Your brother been and you ain't cooked shit and all he had was cereal?
Mom, he's 20 years old. Why am I cooking for him? He could cook for himself.
You gonna do the I say in my house and you get your shit and get the out of here.
He could cook for himself.
You gonna do the I say in my house and you get your shit and get the out of here.
Y'all see how crazy my mama is.
I know this motherfucker not recording me.
Yes, I am. I'm exposing you.
And you about to make everybody see you get your ass bitch.
And this time you're gonna go to jail. I promise you.
Well, girl, if you don't get the out my house, I'm gonna hurt you.
I don't have anywhere to go.
I don't give a if you go to the moon. Get your chicken head ass out of here.
I was cleaning. That's why, and doing my homework. That's why I did not cook for him.
Your home and your work. Get your shit, get the out of my house.
I don't want to go.
I'm going to drag your ass. Wait a minute.
Mama.
Mama ass. I don't want to hear.
He's 20 for crying out loud, and his arms cut off. Imagine he sat down there doing nothing, smoking and playing game, while his sister received all kinds of insults. What kind of a brother is he? Imagine this is what the mother has caused. He has turned the brother against the sister. I thought those things only happen in Africa. Most Nigerian homes, where the mother always give their sons the impression that they are better off than their sisters. They're supposed to be taken care of. That they are meant to do manly things like play football, go out, hang out with friends, all sorts. Why they have their daughters tender for their needs, care for them, cook for them, do laundry, run errands. It's even worse when they don't have fathers in the house. They will make their sons demigod over their daughters. I never knew it's a global problem. I thought Western world, they're educated, they know better, that they believe all genders are equal. Someone said in the comment section, that was my mom. My brother was 3 years older than me, but since the time I could reach the stove, I'm in charge of feeding and taking care of him. He now lives with her and he's doing nothing at 42. That's how they will end up at old age. They will marry their wives, turn them into maids. This is sad. Another one said, my friend had to do everything for older brothers. They will bang on the wall between rooms and she will have to get up and ask what they needed. This is bad. Women are the highest enabler of bad behaviors. Another one said, my mother was made to clean after his 2 brothers. Mother was treated the same way and can't break the cycle. I thought they know better. They wouldn't want their daughters to be treated the way they did. This is bad.
So I came across this video, right? How this 17-year-old girl got kicked out because she didn't cook for her brother or whatever, right? Granted, this situation happened like back in August. I hope that the girl is like, she's good now. But I came across it and I kind of want to talk about it. With some of the videos that I seen, and it was people pretty much regurgitating what happened. It was like a lot of chicks getting on the fact that, oh, it's just because of it's a dude or whatever. And it's just like, be for real. In my eyes, I feel like that's 100% on the parent. Like, both of those kids are your kids. Therefore, you should be the one taking care of them. They should not have to take care of each other. Well, to a degree, at least. And I get that there are some households that genuinely believe that the women should be taking care of the men. But as far as what I'm told, that whole situation isn't entirely on him. It's all on the mom. It's not your daughter's job to take care of your son. Plus, on top of that, she was doing her own thing. Apparently, because, I haven't seen the actual video myself, but apparently she was doing homework. She's trying to get herself together. Meanwhile, the son is like 20 or so, meaning that he's the age to where he could go out and get something to eat himself, or he could cook himself. But if that lady wanted to view it that big of a deal, then she should have cooked for her son.
Has anyone else seen that video of that mom being mad at her daughter for not cooking her brother food while the mom was away at work? Ugh. Like, I hate, this is why I be saying, like, I'm so glad I never had a brother, because I'm Nigerian, and, like, the way Nigerian families work sometimes is when you have a brother, like, they just got this pedestal for your brother, and, like, they don't have to do anything in the house, like, in regards to, like, domestic work, but, like, the girls have to, like, you need to cook for your dad, cook for your brother, cook for who, like, uncles, whoever, like, is the male that's coming to the house, you know what I'm saying? I hate that for that girl. Like, and the brother is like 20-something or 20. Like, the mom, she's like, get out of my house. You didn't cook for your brother. He's been sitting here hungry. The only thing he ate was some cereal. Oh my gosh. Too bad. Too freaking bad. Oopsie daisies. Like, why can't he make himself some food? Like, that stuff is like so crazy to me. Because the mom is really going to kick out the daughter, she said she didn't cook because she was doing her homework. And the mom over here like, no, you gotta go. You gotta get up out of my house. Because why'd you leave your brother hungry? Perhaps because he left himself hungry. Like, girls should not be allowed, like, sisters should not be required to cook their brothers' meals if it's not voluntary. Like, it's not voluntary? No. I don't think you should cook your brother a meal. I don't think so. Like, no. Like, why didn't your mom pre-make something for him to warm up? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not our problem. Like, that's not your daughter's problem. Like, the fact that she's really going to kick out her daughter for not giving her brother food, and then the brother's still sitting there on the game. Delusional. The way that moms treat their sons like their son is their man. Like, no, babes, this is your son. Your man, I don't know where he's at. You need to find him, locate him ASAP, because what? He can't make no food for himself. I would have left him starving too.
That mom who is mad at her 17-year-old daughter for not fixing her 20-year-old brother something to eat is mad weird to me. Like, it's strange as fuck to me. Like, she walks in the room and asks her son, baby, have you ate? And he said, no, she didn't want to cook, so I ate cereal. And the mom turned around to the daughter and say, you mean to tell me all he ate was cereal? Oh, you finna have to get out of my house. Like, excuse me? And to mind you, it's not like the boy doing nothing major. He ended up smoking and rolling up and on his game, like, why his big grown ass can't fix his own food? Then the mama telling the daughter, oh, you finna have to get out. Oh, you ain't want to cook? I'm finna show you. And then the girl says she record her. Oh, don't record me. I'm finna show them how I beat you. Blase squaze. But, like, just the whole situation wrong. I just feel like, personally, why is your daughter why are you bringing her up to cater to your son? Like, why do you feel like she has to feed him? Why are you even trying to install that in her? Like, am I tripping? There's no way my daughter is going to have to cook for her older brothers. Like, no, everybody, like, up the age, baby, fix your own food. It's really that simple. Then you could tell that the girl be going through a lot because the girl is like terrified of her mom. And she tell her mama she ain't got nowhere to go. Her mama like, they ain't got nothing to do with me. You need to kick that big overgrown ass boy out your house. What the fuck?
That's not fair. That's not fair. I debated on making this video because I didn't want to put any bad juju out there, but someone speaking from experience, someone who dealt with this, You start to see the signs around puberty. That's when your mom's going to start treating you different if she's like this. Like once you start developing, all of a sudden she won't have money for hair, for nails. She's not going to want to see you looking flattering clothes or have new stylish clothes. And be prepared because it's coming. Because now you're starting to develop into possibly her competition, especially if she's single, because how dare you look better than her? You need to suffer like she suffered. You need to get left like she got left. So get prepared, because by the time you turn 21, it's probably going to be time for you to go.
That 17-year-old girl crying out to the internet broke my heart, because there's men in my family that are just like that their moms really believe the mere presence of a man in the house is an achievement. Because they couldn't keep none of their baby daddies in the house. They think just having a man's presence is gonna save her. It's gonna be her ticket to heaven. And she probably thinks that loser is gonna be her golden ticket to not getting into a nursing home. Because these women really, really believe that man's strength and maybe his ability of actually getting a job means that he'll be able to get paid more. Because in her head, she's still a second-class citizen. And that even though she's making good money right now, that he might possibly get a job, make more, and take care of her in the future. That's really what she's thinking. I'm telling you, that's really what she's thinking. She treats her daughter like that, not only because she hates her baby daddy, but because she's jealous of her daughter. And she is purposely keeping her son cradled, dumbing him down. Okay? Purposely dumbing him down so he's not an able-bodied citizen that could contribute to his own household if he were to move out, because she wants him to depend on her. So she doesn't actually understand that she's doing the quite opposite of helping her cause in case she needs him in the future. Because all that man's gonna do is either try to get her in a nursing home or pass her off to the woman that he ends up marrying. That's even the goal, but pass her off to whatever woman he sees fit to take care of his mother. I feel bad for that girl, because mothers like that are the types that say, my daughter disrespects me, my daughter takes me for granted, my daughter takes advantage of me, my daughter never listened. And then she's crying about having no contact, just because it makes her look bad, not because she actually gives a damn about her daughter. That's the type of mother that lady is. I hope that little girl moves the fuck out. I hope she moves out and never talks to her mother again. Because I know exactly how her mother looks at her. And she looks at her daughter like she's a burden, a maid, and a second-class citizen. And like we all know that misogynistic men are narcissists, and they are literally the worst things to walk on earth. But a misogynistic narcissist for a mother who centers men? Oh, they are the death of their daughters. They are the ones who give their daughters nightmares. They are the ones that break their daughter's spirit. Those are the people that are putting their daughters on medication. Those are the people that create some of the most broken, hurt women on this planet. Not just, the fathers that aren't there, because that's a form of abuse. A father who's abandoning you. A father who isn't present. Yeah, that's horrendous. But when you have a mother who's present, who doesn't even see you, you're just invisible to her, because she's centering male validation from her son. It is one of the most darkest existences on this planet.
Hi, good morning. So just yesterday, a 17-year-old baby girl posted a video of her mother sending her out of the house. The mother just returned from the work and she's yelling at this girl. She's shouting, screaming at her, and finally told the girl to leave her house. All because she did not cook for her 20-year-old brother. Hey, the brother is not disabled. The brother has both legs and hands, so He cannot cook for himself at 20. He's waiting for his sister. And then when the mother came back, he went to report to the mother, oh, she didn't cook for me. And the mother took the matters into her own hands by telling the girl to leave her house. At the end of the day, you people will still complain. What are you training these monsters for? Mothers, you need to do better. A boy child is not more important. Tell him how to cook. He needs.
Ain't no police around here, baby, I won't judge you.
You know, my mama, we differ a lot, but we're still close on a certain level, and it's expected for children to grow up and like pull away from their parents as they start making their own way in the world. But I got some of my best qualities from my mom. And one of my mom's qualities it's her best human quality, and it's also very annoying, is the fact that she will see something, she will see someone that needs help, and she's gonna help them. I'm the same way. It annoys the fuck out of me when I do it, because I am always willing to give somebody my last of any damn thing. But I seen a video that at first I thought, well, he's just a little guy, feed him. He can't feed himself. But then when I realized that motherfucker, when I realized that fool was 20 years old and he ain't got no special needs, or apparently he doesn't have a special needs where he needs another adult or teenager to cook for him. You know, I looked at this video and I just looked at it again, and I can't get all the way through it because it gives me such anxiety. That woman seems to be having, she looks like she has on scrubs, so she can either be a nurse, a CNA, or work in an assisted living facility. And I thought to myself, when that girl drops you in a nursing home, and not just any nursing home, one of the worst nursing homes that she can find, when she drops you in there, don't be sitting back twiddling your thumbs talking to the other CNAs and nurses about how you don't understand what your child is. She just do you so wrong. She just dropped you in there and left you. She don't even come see you on Sunday or Christmas. My mom would not be on the phone with that woman. She could not be that woman's colleague. I couldn't be on the phone with her. I couldn't be her colleague. Because that girl would be sitting there having anxiety. As soon as that camera cut, I or my mama would be one of the first people she called. Miss Red, Miss Minister, I don't have nowhere to go. Why? Because ABC 1, 2, 3. Come on. I'll be there to get you in a minute. Ain't no way. My mama caught a local homeless man, and I say local because we knew him. He was homeless. He was always doing stuff in the neighborhood for money, sleeping on our porch. What are you doing? It's the middle of winter. Miss Minister, I ain't got nowhere to go. I don't got this. I don't got that. You come in here. You get yourself a hot shower. Let me wash your clothes. Let me make you something to eat. If you want to stay, you can stay. But if you want to go, you can go. But at least you know you can get yourself a hot meal and a hot shower and your clothes washed at this location. My mama has taken in kids that their parents kicked them out and said they wasn't worth nothing. And you know what? Those kids would end up being drug dealers or prostitutes if it was not for my mama telling them, you gonna finish your schooling. You are better than this. If that girl drops that woman in the worst nursing home that she can find, I would not blame her. And looking at it, that's probably a situation that might come to be. Because if you busting her chops because she didn't cook your 20-year-old son something to eat, your 20-year-old son, when you get to that age, ain't gonna take care of you because there ain't nothing you can do for him. The only one you gonna have left is that daughter that you busted her ass because she didn't cook for her brother. And when she drop you in a nursing home, everybody is gonna understand why. It's fucking sad.
It's funny how these women would raise monsters, irresponsible men, and expect them to be responsible in old age. Life doesn't work that way. You only reap what you sow. Don't let one gender feel special, that the world is supposed to revolve around him or her, so that old age you will enjoy the fruit of your labor. Train them in love. Don't make one be a slave to the other. It doesn't make sense. They will grow up with resentment. Train your sons how you would train your daughters. What you give is what you receive. Let them know that cleaning, cooking is survival skills. It's not only meant for one gender alone. So guys, I would love to know, how was growing up like? Were you brought up to take care of your brother's needs, or it was different for you? See you on the next one. Please watch, like, subscribe. Be at peace with yourself. Bye bye.